Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Wifies, and welcome back to another Tech Tuesday, or whatever I do with redstone nowadays. So today I actually have a redstone video for you guys, so a tutorial which actually hasn't been done in quite a while, considering this is the redstone day. Anyway, I have 3 designs that I'm going to showcase in today's video, and also a tutorial for one of them if you guys are interested. So if you don't know, my Lawcraft base is a ginormous pillar, or enormous pillar, that is a 4-way water elevator. Now, that elevator does not have any Soulsand or Magma because I couldn't find any design online that had 4 entrances because I wanted the symmetry for my base. So if you ever have this absurdly specific problem, well then you've come to the right video. Today I am showcasing 3 designs for a 4-way water elevator, and you can tell they get progressively bigger. This one looks so cool, like this the grayscale theme. Anyway, this is the biggest design. The height it can go, the water elevator can last you till build height, so you can go from level 0 all the way to level 256. This elevator has a customizable distance, so you can decide how long you want the magma to change. However, the only notable difference, you might be asking yourself, why is this one so big and this one so small? So obviously you can choose how long you want to go, but that's pretty small contraption. So the thing is, pressure plate is here on this one, so it's 1 block away from the magma. On this one, it's 2 blocks away from the magma. On this one, it's 3 blocks away from the magma. The further the pressure plate gets, the easier it is. So this one uses a triple piston extender, this one uses a double piston extender, and this one uses a single piston extender to retract and change the magma. Triple piston extender, I'm not going to go to explain why, but you have to have a triple piston extender if you want the pressure plate to be this close, just for compactness sake, although it's not really the most compact thing in the world. But you guys can see if we do go on it. So I've customized the distance to about, like, I don't know. I can show you how to customize the distance, because you can make it as high as you want or as low as you want. So what you do is you just walk over on the pressure plate and you wait a little bit, because it is a pretty ginormous contraption, but soon enough it will get replaced out. And this works for every single output. I could have walked on any side, and then when you're done your business, you can just come back down and then block will shift to magma. If you are wondering how to customize it, well, all the other ones use a comparator pulse extender to decide how long the Soulsand should be active. However, this one uses a little item clock, so the more items you put in here, the longer it's going to be, or vice versa. My bad. Just walk on it. This one goes about 90 blocks in height, and it is quite fast. It is pretty fast, and you can see the retraction is also quite speedy. However, nothing compares to this design. This design goes about 45 blocks, give or take, and you can activate it simply by walking upon the pressure plate. I only hooked up this one, but you can hook up every single one of them. And all you gotta do, and this is really small by the way, is just walk on it, and it's lightning fast, so right away, and the retraction is even faster, so you can see, boom, instant. So I'm just gonna do that again. How fast this is, boom. So immediately it goes like that. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial for this design right here. I have all the blocks listed in the description and in that chest over there. And if you are curious on how to build this, I will show you how to build it, because it is pretty cool. Even if you only want 1 input, it is a pretty small design for such a contraption. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get right into the tutorial. If you were just here to see the big designs, then yeah, those are pretty cool. If you want a tutorial for the big design, I don't know why you would want a tutorial for such a humongous contraption, but if you want a tutorial for the gray design, then, you know, be sure to comment, but for now, we're just doing the orange. Unlike a lot of other YouTubers that I see doing tutorials, I highlighted the platform that you're going to need. So here's what you're going to be doing. So in the very center, this is your elevator. This is where the magma block is going to be. If we go down 1, 2, 3 blocks, you can see that this is the ground. So this is not going to be replacing anything, but we are going to be placing blocks on top of this ground. The sizes of this thing is just 9 by 9. All the redstone fits into this little area, so this little 5 by 5 square contains all the redstone of the machine, and this one has the input, and this just serves to attach all the other inputs. So there's main input, and then all the other ones can just be attached by redstone line. And the resources you're going to be using, this is where your pressure plates are going, by the way. The resources you're going to be using are the following. You're going to need 2 sticky pistons, 2 pistons, 2 droppers, 2 hoppers, 2 redstone torches, 7 observers, 2 repeaters, 5 comparators, 4 pressure plates depending on what you want to do, and 4 redstone dust, 4 redstone dust, 4 redstone dust, 4 redstone dust. You're going to need 22 redstone dust if you want to connect every pressure plate, 2 items of choice, of course a water bucket, 8 signs, Magma and Soulsand, and a couple of scaffolding blocks, like anything you want. I used half slabs in this design, but you don't need half slabs, and you're not going to need exactly 2 stacks. I don't know how much you'll need. And of course, some glass for your elevator, depending on how high you want to make it. You're going to need more than 64, and at the very minimum, you're going to need like 12. So yeah, let's get right into the tutorial, and this is the blocks just one more time if everybody wants to see it. And yeah, it's not very difficult. Let's get right into it. So, I have all the blocks, let's get right into the tutorial. So the first thing you're going to do is go up 1 and place your sticky piston in the very center, and then go ahead and place your pistons on either side, and that is out of pistons, so no more of those. Afterwards, you're going to one up here and then one down here, just like so, and place redstone dust. Then poop piston with a block on its face, block coming out with a repeater set to 3 ticks, like if I can place it like that. This one's not needed. And that goes into another block. On top of this block, you're going to place redstone dust as well as an observer right there and an observer right here coming out of that block. The next thing you want to do is place an observer right here facing this way going into a block, and a block right here with a repeater set to, once again, 3 ticks, and that is all your repeaters done and dusted. The next thing you're going to want to do is place a few blocks just like that, I believe. And you're going to want to go just like so, comparator facing that way, comparator facing this way, and then just like that, boom, you're going to have a little pulse extender. Sorry about that. This is what it should look like. And the next thing you want to do is place in your soul sand. The soul sand goes right there. Now you're going to want to go to the back and place a dropper like this, a dropper like this, and put your 2 items of choice in each dropper. And don't put 2 items or else something might happen. And then you're going to go hopper like this, hopper like this. So those are your hopper and droppers all completed. And sorry, it does leak out by a tiny bit. So next you're going to want to do is you're going to place a comparator just like so, and 2 observers going into that piston. That is this side all completed. Now you're going to want to place a comparator right there and a comparator right there. Out of this comparator, you want to take an output and place a redstone torch just like that. And I forgot something, you might want to take your items out before you do this so you don't mess anything up. Just place a redstone torch just like right there, and then just put the items back in. Afterwards, you're just going to place an observer going into nothing, and then an observer right here going into the sticky piston, if I can manage. See, the arrow should be going, I don't even know if there's an arrow on the real texture pack. It should just be going into the sticky piston. And that, my friends, is actually the entire contraption all completed. You want to press your pressure play, but make sure it's on a solid block, otherwise it's not going to work. And you can see, if I just break that chest, you can see if I walk over it, it replaces it really quick. And then when the pulse extender times out, it will retract it and then place it back up. Simple science. Now, if you do want to have it all 4 outputs, I'm going to be demonstrating how to do that. So you're just going to want to place blocks here with the pressure plates on either side. And this is where your 22 redstone comes in. You're just going to want to place a bunch of blocks going around and just pretty much attach the whole thing. So let's connect everything over here. Very simple. And do the same thing over here. And just pretty much fill the whole thing with redstone, and you should be all good. As long as you don't run into trouble. If you go down here, same thing. This is the far one, so it is kind of annoying. And you're just going to want to place a repeater when you connect it. So obviously, if you do want to cut corners, you obviously can and have it go much closer to the actual design. But this is just for the location of the pressure plates. You could have it closer if you really wanted to. Anyway, that is the whole design completed. I hope you have enjoyed, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Placing the water is the only thing you haven't done left, but you guys can figure that one out by yourself. Just place the glass up like that, and then place some signs all around. Just copy that everywhere, and then boom, water. Lovely. And make sure all your blocks are sources, or else it's not going to work. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have enjoyed and maybe got something out of this, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you to all of you who watched till the end of the video. It means a bunch. But yeah, that is really all I have. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.